what's up everybody? It's Cody with Blood Money MMA Bets, and I'm back with another prediction video. This week I'm going to be breaking down UFC Vegas 52, Amanda Lemos versus Jessica Andrade. I might go through it kind of quicker than I usually do on the fights because I just haven't been feeling good for like the last 3 days, man. My brain ain't working right, and I really have no energy. That's why I'm running a little behind on doing this, but we're going to get it done, man. The bets are still good. I put these bets in like a week and a half ago, so they're good to go. We're going to do a quick recap of UFC Vegas 51, and then we'll get right into Vegas 52. UFC Vegas 51, I went 2-4 for minus 2.6 units, and I'm going to break the streak. I've been going win one, lose one, win one, lose one recently, and after I win this week, we're just going to keep winning. These last couple cards just been weird, going all the way back to Columbus, even England. I mean, these cards have just been weird lately. I went 2-4 on my bets though for only minus 2.6 units. I hate losing anything, but my two winning bets were Pat Sabatini, 2.2 units to win 0.7. I had him on a parlay, and someone fell off. So, but still, he looked good in his victory. TJ Laramie's tough too. Put up a good fight for them first like 2 rounds. My other winning bet was a 4-fight parlay. I had Peony Kenzad, Close, Silva, Sabatini, 1.5 units to win 2.6, and they all 4 looked good in their fights. I was happy to get that win on that parlay. My 4 losing bets, I had Trey Ogden. I had 1.2 units to win 0.9 units. You know, another fight went to split decision like they seem to always do these days. I lost that one. Second losing bet was Vicente Luque, 2 units to win 1.2 units, and Bilal Muhammad looked good, man. Vicente didn't do what he needed to do to get that win, that's for sure. My third losing bet was Nunes Baudet parlay, 1.3 units to win 1.75 units, and man, Nunes really crapped the bed. She looked good for the first round and a half, and then got tired just striking. They weren't even grappling or nothing. So yeah, man, I don't know. My fourth bet was Omari Gadziev, 1.4 units to win 1 unit, and another weird fight, but it was a losing bet. Even if you got kneed in the face like that, I picked the wrong guy. So I got these better bets this week, man. I got 4 bets in so far, and I got another couple I'm gonna put in. After this week, after going 2-4 this week, it brings my bet record to 88-61 for plus 37.05 units. My units are $100, so up $3,705, and we're gonna add on to that this weekend. Everybody that's here watching, man, please hit that like and subscribe button for me. Leave a comment. Let's go back and forth about some of these fights. Check me out on Instagram at Blood Money MMA Bets. It's where I'll post these 4 betting stubs that I have so far for tonight, and then the rest of them that I get through the week. And I'll have an official bets video out by Friday. I'm going on vacation too Wednesday, so this week's gonna be tough too. I'm going down to Florida, and it sucks too because I'm sick. But I'm gonna get all this stuff figured out for us. All right, man. Let's get into UFC Vegas 52. We got Amanda Lemos versus Jessica Andrade for the main event. It's gonna be good. We also got Mudaerji Su versus Manel Kape. That's gonna be another good fight. We're gonna kill it this week, man. Like I said, I got 4 bets that I like so far, and I got another 2 or 3 that I'm planning on putting in. Probably 2, but we'll get into it. All right, first fight's Marcin Prachial versus Philipe Lenz. Marcin Prachial's 15-5, currently sitting at minus 120. Philipe Lenz is 14-5, currently sitting at minus 110. Marcin Prachnio, man, he's been impressing me lately. His last couple fights with Khalil Roundtree, Villanueva, he's been looking really good. He was looking good in his other fights in the UFC until he would get caught and dropped. Seemed like he just had a glass chin, but he's been taking pretty good shots recently and surviving them, giving out some really good shots of his own, man. He has a really fast leg, body, and head kicks. Really good leg kicks. Nice, solid leg kicks. He has really good movement and feints. He throws real power in his punches and kicks. He has a really nice side and front kicks too. I really like all of his kicks. He throws them with power. You've seen him and Khalil Roundtree going kick for kick, and it seemed like he was winning against Roundtree. He has really fast hands. He's tough, and he's got good cardio. He's just got to not get caught in that first round. Philipe Lenz, man, he's a well-rounded fighter himself. He's a good jab to overhand right with some power. He has good fast hooks with power. He's a finisher with strikes and subs. This guy can finish it standing. He can finish it on the ground. He's got good BJJ. Real well-rounded. He's really good at countering with the left hook, too. I was seeing that in the Arlovski fight. He really didn't get to hit Tanner Boser with much, but he did get to hit Arlovski. He's dropping down to 205, too, which is a big thing. He's going to not be the smaller guy for once. Yeah, man. He can be real low output at times though, and he's coming down from that. Come down from light heavyweight to heavyweight. I think it's gonna be good for him. He'll be in a lot better shape. But yeah, man, the guy's got decent wrestling and decent BJJ, but I'm just not impressed with him like at all, man. I'm gonna take Prachnio here by decision. These guys are gonna be cracking each other. I don't think either one's gonna get a finish, but I think it's gonna be a lower pace fight. Maybe Philipe Lange tries to use some wrestling and BJJ, but we haven't seen it out of him yet. So I don't know if he's gonna. But give me Prachnio by decision. No bet on that yet, but I do like Prachnio. Fight number 2 is in the men's middleweight division. We got Jourdain Wright versus Marc Antonio Barriault. Jourdain Wright's 12-2, currently sitting at plus 135. Marc Antonio Barriault's 13-5, currently sitting at minus 165 as the favorite. Jourdain Wright, the Beverly Hills Ninja, you know him. This dude's super explosive. He's got super powerful kicks. Super powerful kicks to the body, to the head. He's got good knees. He's got good elbows. You try to take him down like Jamie Pickett did. He's got really good elbows. The dude's a finisher. He had Bruno Silva hurt in his last fight, man. He's got sick power and sick speed. He just is a glass cannon, man. He has no chin. He can give it out, but he really cannot take a good power shot. He took a couple from Buckley and was able to survive, but I mean, got finished in the second round. But I don't know, man. Marc Antonio Barriault ain't really a power puncher like that. He kind of finishes you over the fight, wears you down. Barriault, man, he's got pretty good striking. He's coming in on short notice here, but he's coming back from getting knocked out by Chidi and Jokuanu in like 30 seconds, and that wasn't too long ago. Chidi hasn't even fought again yet, but he's got pretty good striking. He's got powerful leg kicks, really good straight right down the middle. Pretty good takedown defense, pretty good get up game. He's got really good cardio. He's got good striking, man, but he's kind of slow. And he's kind of hittable too, which might not be good in this fight. But man, he seems to have really good all-around kickboxing, great cardio. He uses it as a weapon. He's really good clinch striking. He's just really in this fight has to survive the first round to win. I don't know if he can, man. After what I seen last fight, I don't know if he can. I'm gonna take Jourdain Wright by first round KO. I'm not betting this fight. I know he's an underdog, but I can't bet that fight. I'm just going to watch that and see how it plays out. They're both on short notice. Neither one of them guys was supposed to be fighting on this card, and now they are. Fight number 3 is in the men's welterweight division. We got Dwight Grant versus Sergey Khandozhov. Dwight Grant's currently sitting at minus 110. Sergey is currently sitting at minus 120. Dwight Grant's 11-4. Sergey Kenzadozov is 27-6-1. Can crusher. Dwight Grant, man, he's got good long power striking, good jab to right hook with power. He's really defensively sound in his striking. Keeps up a great defense and good counter striking. He can be low output at times. He's good at pumping the jab like 3 times to a straight right down the middle that catches a lot of people off guard and drops them. KO power in his overhand right. But he really only boxes. He'll throw some kicks, but he really only boxes. He really doesn't put too much ground game or anything either. But it looks like he has a decent ground game. Kenzadozov, on the other hand, he's got good striking, pretty good takedown defense and get up game. He's got good leg kicks. He can be backed up against the cage and clinched and controlled easily. He has really good spinning shit, back fist kicks. Pretty good boxing in his lead left hook and straight right. But man, overall I'm not impressed with this guy. When he fought Rusman Aikman, I had a bet on him and he looked terrible. He had to win it in the 3rd round. I went and looked. He's basically crushed cans. And all his wins, he was like 21-1 fighting just cans. And then like when he started moving up a little bit, he's got these 6 losses. He's 27-6, and 6 of these last losses are out of like maybe like his last like 13, 14 fights. As soon as he stepped up in competition, I really don't like this guy at all. I got Dwight Grant to win by decision. He could knock him out because Dwight Grant is going to be a little bigger, longer reach, and I just like Dwight Grant's power, and I just like Dwight Grant's overall game. Sergey Khandozhov is really not that good. I got Dwight Grant by decision. I got 0.9 units on Dwight Grant to win 0.9 units. Yeah. But I should have had 1 unit on him to win 1, but I only had the $90 left of my betting money on me, and I just keep that my own thing and my other money separate. So fight number 4, we got Sumadarji versus Manel Kape. Sumadarji's 15-4, currently sitting at plus 150. Manel Kape is 17-6, currently sitting at minus 180. Sumadarji, man, this guy's got really good striking. He's really tall and long for this division. He's 5'8" with a 72-inch reach, where Kape is 5'5" with a 68-inch reach. So I mean, 3 inches of height and 5 inches of reach, or 4 inches of reach. Sorry. Mudaerji, though, man, he's got really good long striking, really good power striking, really good inside and outside leg kicks. He's got really long boxing. Like, he uses his length and reach. That's really good. Really good movement, and uses his size very nice. Very good at darting in and out with the striking. Very explosive with legit KO power, man. This dude is good. But he's hittable. He's very susceptible to overhand rights. He's never been knocked out in his 19 fights, but he's also never fought Manel Kape. He's been submitted in all 4 of his losses, and Kape actually has a decent ground game. I don't know if it's going to come to that, but you never know, man. Kape, man, he's got really crisp, explosive striking. Like, this guy is legit KO power, flying knees, KO power in his hands. You seen him get against Master Z last time. Very fast hands and kicks with legit power. Really nice left hook to straight right. Really powerful leg kicks too. Like I said, he's got really good flying knees. The guy's just explosive, can hit you from anywhere with power. The only thing I don't like about him is he seems to kind of slow down, maybe towards like in the third. Well, it looked like it a little bit against Nicolau, but Mudaerji seems to slow down too after the first. Like, he seems to go pretty hard in the first and then slows down. You seen against Zaruk Adashev last time. He came out busting Adashev up in that first round, but by the second he was more stationary, and Adashev was able to get some shots off on him in the second, third. So and he went to decision with him. But yeah, man, with Manel's movement, his feints, everything is explosion. I'm going to take Manel Kape by second round KO when Mudaerji starts to slow down. That first round is going to be crazy. Both these dudes are so fast and powerful that they're going to be landing some crazy shots. But I like Manel Kape's chin. But I got 1.5 units to win 1 unit on him. Got a good line. The line's moved. I think he's minus 180 now. I got him at minus 150. So I like that. But I like Manel Kape. Fight number 5 is in the men's light heavyweight division. We got Tyson Pedro versus Ike Villanueva. Tyson Pedro 7-3, currently sitting at minus 540. Ike Villanueva's 18-3, currently sitting at plus 390. Man, Tyson Pedro is good. He hasn't fought in the UFC in 3.5 years. He's still young, though. He's only 29, I believe. But he's got pretty good striking. He's got an excellent clinch and clinch striking. He's got really good BJJ, and that's what's going to be important here. 6 of his 7 wins are by sub. He's got good power in his right hand. He's got really good ground and pound. I watched I had to go back and watch some old fights, but when he fought Paul Craig, he was able to finish him with elbows. That was a couple years ago. He was on the ground with him just fine. Craig has gotten a lot better, though. Really good crucifix with elbows, and his fight with Khalil Roundtree, man, just showed like he's got really good takedowns. He's got really good submissions. He's got really good striking. The dude is super good. But he just it seemed like he was kind of having mental stuff in his last couple fights. That's why he left. His dad's a coach in Australia. He helps coach Tai Tuivasa and all that. And this guy was supposed to be the guy. And like I said, he hasn't fought in 3.5 years, but he looks to be in great shape. I've been watching his Instagram stuff, man, and yeah, he's in great shape. Ike Villanueva, man, 18-13, brawler with KO power, doesn't have chin to back up his style. Terrible takedown defense and terrible BJJ. I don't know how he keeps getting fights in the UFC, but he does. And I'm going to take Tyson Pedro to beat him up in the clinch a little bit before he gets the takedown, and the first round either sub, which I'm thinking it'd be a sub, but he could pound him out with elbows. He has really good ground and pound. So give me Tyson Pedro by first round finish. I don't have any bets in on that. Excuse me. These are some of the crappier fights I'm going to go over quick, though. Plus, there ain't no point. You can't even bet on these guys. The lines are so out of control. All right, so in the men's welterweight division, fight number 6, we got Dean Barry versus Mike Jackson. Dean Barry's 4-1, currently sitting at minus 1,000. Mike Jackson's 0-1, currently sitting at plus 705. I don't know why this fight's in the UFC. I don't know why either one of these dudes are in here yet. I don't know why this fight's on this card. It's a pretty terrible card overall, but man, they're scratching the bottom of the barrel. Dean Barry's a karate background guy. He's got KO power in his hands, really good kicks with his lead leg, good movement and striking defense, good left counter and check hook. Mike Jackson is terrible. I went back and watched his fight with Mickey Gall and CM Punk. He's terrible. Mickey Gall hit him one time with a baby punch and dropped him and finished him. In his fight with CM Punk was terrible. The dude's terrible. He's got no heart. I don't even know what the fuck's going on anymore with him and with this fight in the UFC. Give me Dean Barry by first round KO. Like I said, he's a karate guy, so he's going to finish him by KO. Fight number 7's in the men's flyweight division. We got Aoriqileng versus Cameron Ellis. Qileng is 20-11, currently sitting at minus 235. Cameron Ellis is 10-5, currently sitting at plus 195. Corey Lang, man, he's got good, very aggressive striking. You've seen his fight with Jeff Molina and his fight with Cody Durden, man. This guy's actually really good. He's fought some really tough fights that could have went either way, to be honest. Good and very aggressive striking, really good boxing combos with power, good clinch work and takedowns. The guy seems really well-rounded, good BJJ and ground and pound, really good power in his right hand, good jab to straight right, or jab to a leg kick. He throws good combos, man. He's very hittable, though, and he seems to slow down the later the fights go. But that shouldn't even really worry him here, because Cameron Ellis is 10-5. He's a can crusher. He beat an 18-year-old Paddy Pimblett. All 10 of his wins are by finish, KO, or sub. So he is a finisher, but he's been just fighting bums, man. He's got good BJJ and ground and pound, pretty good boxing with good power. Terrible gas tank. He'll give up. He's pretty much like first round or bust. I watched him beat this dude up in England that was like 10-8. Dude took his beating. He gassed out and was done in the second round. And yeah, man, I really like Aoriqileng here, man, by second round finish, because Qileng, man, even though if he tires a little bit, he ain't never giving up. You seen them wars he had with Molina and them. I think he's gonna beat LC down. I think that first round is gonna be pretty kind of decent, and after that he's gonna beat LC down. I don't have a bet on him, but I'm really thinking about just betting him straight up. I'm going to check out the over-under, but I'm really thinking about he's minus 235. I'm thinking about just putting 2.35 units on him to win one. I think it's really safe. There ain't really no good parlay pieces on this card. I'm going to break down the Romanov fight, but right before I got on here, one of my buddies told me that fight got canceled, so I don't know, but I'll still do a quick breakdown on it. Next fight's going to be fight number 8. We got Charles Jourdain versus Lando Vannata. Charles Jourdain is 12-4-1, currently sitting at minus 135. Lando Vannata is 12-5-2, currently sitting at plus 105. Charles Jourdain, man, super explosive, really good striking, really fast hands, and great at darting in with punches. He likes to throw a ton of head and body kicks. Throws a ton of head and body kicks. Really good speed and striking defense and movement. He's really good overhand left with power. He's really good at spinning shit, but his takedown defense is terrible and his BJJ is terrible. And I'm kind of thinking that Lando Vannata is going to be smart enough to expose that a little here. I mean, Jourdain's takedown defense, if you go, like I was going back and watching TJ Laramie versus Jourdain for Laramie's fight, and man, Laramie took him down for 5 rounds straight and just held him down. Like, he had no get up game, no nothing. He just got held down. You see against Kulang when he fought him, the dude from Australia that he had to draw with, he had when he gets taken down, he has no get up game, he has no defense for it. He just lays there. He ain't submitting nobody. And he ain't finishing Lando. Lando Vannata's only been finished one time, and that was by Tony Ferguson by Darce choke, but it was like a short notice fight, his first fight in the UFC. But Lando Vannata, man, he's got really good movement and striking. He's really good at switching stances and moving awkwardly. Really good head movement and speed, man. It's just like, that's why they call him groovy. He's just weird. He's just always grooving with it, man. He has really good wrestling and scrambles. You seen last fight against Mike Grundy. He was able to land a couple takedowns on Grundy himself in the second and third, slammed him on the one, and Grundy's a beast wrestler. And he's done that with Bobby Green, just a lot of people, man. He's been in there with everybody, with, like I said, Tony Ferguson, Bobby Green twice. He's just been in there with everybody, man. The dude's tough. He's got good jump kicks and spinning back fists and kicks. Really good boxing and hooks. He looks really good, and he looks really good at 145. That fight with Grundy, man, he looked really good at 145. His cardio held up. Everything looked good. Like I said, he was even able to get the takedowns later in the fight. Yeah, man, give me Lando Vannata. I'm going to take him by decision. I got him as an underdog at plus 125, so I put 1.6 units to win 2. And I'm really hoping that he does use some of his wrestling and get some control time and stuff on Jourdain, because that's the way to beat Jourdain. His ground game's terrible. Like I said, from what I watched, even with what was it, Des Green, his first fight in the UFC, Des Green was able to take him down and get a lot of control time. Man, I feel terrible, man. Terrible. But yeah, give me Lando Vannata as the underdog. 1.6 units to win too. All right, fight number 9 is in the women's flyweight division. We got Maycee Barber versus Montana De La Rosa. Maycee Barber is 9-2, currently sitting at -190. Montana De La Rosa is 12-6-1, currently sitting at +155. Maycee Barber, she's got pretty good striking. She's just been beating up air lately. I don't know why she won't get close enough to these girls to actually fight. I watched her with Grasso and with Miranda Maverick, and since she's been back from her injury, man, she has not looked the same. She's really good though when she can back girls up against the cage and is thrown in combo. She's got really good top control and ground and pound when she can get the ground fight to the ground. Decent takedowns out of the clinch. She's really tough with great cardio. But lately, like I said, she's circles around the outside, throwing punches in the air. Montana, and she didn't win her last fight neither. She should be on like a 3-fight losing streak, to be honest. Montana De La Rosa, she's got good wrestling for the women's division, like real good wrestling. She's very, very improved striking from the last couple of years. When first couple of years in the UFC, she's improved a ton in her striking. You've seen her last fight against Bueno Silva. I'm sorry. They had a really good fight, and she basically had to strike with her the whole time. She's got great BJJ with excellent ground and pound. You've seen her last fight with Ariane Lipski. She's still very hittable when standing, though. But she's really tough with good cardio. She's willing to brawl if she can't get the fight to the ground. But she really needs to get the fight to the ground usually to win, because that's her bread and butter. She might be able to get it here. She's going to be bigger than Maycee Barber. She's 5'7" with the 68-inch reach, where Maycee Barber's 5'5" with the 65-inch reach. Maycee Barber, really her wins were in the strawweight division, where she was beating up girls a lot smaller than her, like J.J. Aldridge and what was the one girl's name? There's J.J. Aldridge, and there was another one, and they were both like 5'1", and she's just way bigger than these girls. And it wasn't Jillian Robertson, but she did that to her too. There was another one. She's not in the UFC anymore. Anyways, yeah. But man, I like the value is on Montana De La Rosa here. Like, if I was gonna bet it, I would bet on De La Rosa. I'm gonna pick Maycee Barber by decision, because you know what I mean. That's just my pick. But if it was like a 50-50 fight, I would definitely pick Barber if it's just, -110. But when she's -190, I feel like all the values on De La Rosa. I don't got to bet on this. I'm going to pick Barber by decision, but it's going to be a tough fight. Like, she's not going to come out here and just whoop De La Rosa. It's kind of making me switch to the De La Rosa side. I mean, that's what I was thinking, but I just see Barber getting the decision. But I really wanted to bet De La Rosa. After watching her fights, her striking's improved. She's not going to be that far behind Maycee Barber. And if anybody's landing takedowns, it's going to be De La Rosa. And you've seen Maycee Barber. Granted, she blew her knee out, but you've seen her getting takedown against what's her name, Roxanne Modafferi. You've seen her get taken down against Maverick. So I don't know, man. I kind of like De La Rosa in that fight. My fights are out of order now, but I got this fight number 10. We got Clay Guida versus Claudio Puelles. Clay Guida's 37-21, currently sitting at -115. Claudio Puelles is 11-2, currently sitting at -115. This is a pick'em. Clay Guida, man, he's old, but he's still got it. He's still looking good. I thought he won that last fight against the dude from the wrestler, that Marc Madsen. I thought he won that fight. I thought Clay Guida won the second 2 rounds. He's got really good wrestling, excellent cardio and toughness, good movement plus striking defense, very improved striking since the beginning of his UFC career, where he just had to take everybody down. Now he can actually throw hands. He's got fast hands and willing to throw in combo. And these are watching him in his newer fights. I didn't go back and watch the fight from 8 years ago because it has nothing to do with now. But in his last 3, 4, 5 fights, man, the dude's hands look fast, really improved. You've seen him get beat up against Leandro Santos, survive, and then beat him down. And Leandro Santos is way better than Claudio Puelles, in my opinion. Maybe not as good a gas tank though, But yeah, man, Clay Guida, man, really nice leg kicks and uppercuts in close, likes the dirty box. He's really meat and potatoes, but he's good meat and potatoes. Like, he's got good wrestling, he's got good BJJ, he's got good striking. I think he's got better striking than Puelles, and I think he's got definitely has better wrestling than Puelles. And his BJJ should be up to par. I mean, he's been submitted, but not anytime recently, earlier in his career, and he's a junkyard dog. Puelles, man, he's got decent striking with a good kick. Like, you've seen against Grutzmacher, he can throw up a good head kick really quick. He's got really good BJJ. He's got decent ground and pound, pretty good submissions, especially with that knee bar. He's got a couple of knee bars in his career. Had the last one against Grutzmacher. He has good transitions on ground to sub attempts. Like he'll move around, like I said, get to that knee bar, get to a bunch of different stuff. Good head kick to straight left too. That was what was impressing me against Grutzmacher. He'd throw that head kick real quick and follow it with the straight left right down the pipe. But man, he's got terrible wrestling. He's got the worst shot ever. And he really only throws that left head kick to the straight left. Like he does it with the same side of his body. It's really all he's got standing up. If he can't get the fight to the ground and you can get around that, then you can beat him. And I think that's what Qileng Aori is going to do. I think Qileng Aori can stop this fight from getting to the ground. He moves so much. He never stays stagnant, and he's got great wrestling. And I think he's going to have better striking than Puelles. I'm taking Qileng Aori by decision. I don't have no bet on him. I kind of want to. I seen him when I went and put these bets in. He was minus 140, and I'm like, I can't do that. But I see his even money, and he might even become the underdog. So by the time I go to the casino tomorrow night, we'll see what the line's at and stuff, and I may end up using that as a pick. Fight number 11 is in the men's heavyweight division. I heard this fight might have got canceled, but I'll just break it down real quick. We got Tanner Boser versus Alexander Romanov. Boser, really good movement for a heavyweight, really good striking, powerful leg and body and head kicks, really good double jab to power overhand right. You see him knock out Philipe Lenz, who's fighting on this card. You've seen him hurt Andre Pahello or whatever. A lot of people, man. He's got a really good power, and he's got really fast hands. He's got really good power in his left hook too. Super fast for a heavyweight, but he's got terrible takedown defense and terrible get-up game. You've seen against Ilir Latifi. I mean, once Ilir was able to get him down, there was no getting up. He wasn't even moving. He just laid on his back, and I think that's why Romanov is such a big favorite at minus 560. We got Romanov, who's 15-0. Really, really good wrestling. This dude shoots, for a big dude, he shoots fast power doubles, and he can grab you and do Greco-Roman and just slam you on your head. The dude's a freak. He's got awesome control in BJJ. He has a pretty good clinch against the cage with knees and, like I said, slam takedowns. His striking isn't the best yet, but he's decent. It's serviceable striking. He's got a good chin. You've seen against Marcos Delirio de Lima or whatever. Marcos Rogerio de Lima. Sorry, my head's messed up. But he took a lot of leg kicks, and he took some good headshots in that fight. Kept fighting through it. Looked real good. Was able to choke him unconscious with a forearm choke, and he's got like 3 of them, which is weird because you don't never see them. That's just a big goon move. He's King Kong ground and pound, man. His ground and pound's sick. You've seen against Vandera, De Lemos, what was the little Rocky Martinez? Everybody. I think there's another one in there. The Juan Espina fight wasn't as good, but he still looked good. Again, Juan Espino's a beast. But he's finished 14 of his 15 fights. The Juan Espino decision was the only one that he didn't. And he just needs to get this fight to the ground to win it, and I think he can easily do that. I don't know if he'll finish Tanner Boser. He better not gas out in the third and Tanner's still up, because Tanner will KO him. But I would take Romanov by second round TKO, but wasn't betting it. And we are to the main event, fight number 14, women's strawweight division. We got Amanda Lemos versus Jessica Andrade. Amanda Lemos is 11-1-1, currently sitting at plus 155. Jessica Andrade is 22-9, currently sitting at minus 185. Amanda Lemos is really good power striking, man. She's got that freaking crazy front kick right up the middle. You've seen her hit Angela Hill with. She's hit a couple other girls with it. She hit Hill with it twice. She's got KO power in her feet and hands. Really, like I said, really good front kick up the middle of the face. Really fast hands with combo with power, man. She throw like a five shot combo, and it's all power. Really likes to sit back and counter punch. She has good defensive and offensive wrestling, but she seems to slow way down after the first round. And that's going to be no bueno here against Jessica Andrade, because, you don't see her slow down, period. Jessica Andrade, man, really good power striking, really good boxing with KO power. You've seen body shots to Chukagan. You've seen, who was the one? The one girl wouldn't even come off the stool for her. I just watched it too, but a lot. I mean, she finishes girls. You see, I mean, she'll slam you on your head like Rose. She's got finishes in a lot of different ways. She's got really good movement and feints. Like she does like the little Mike Tyson thing where she's going side by side. She's got really good, powerful takedowns herself in BJJ and ground and pound. I love her ground and pound. It's sick. When I watched the fight with Claudio Guida from a while ago, and she just got. And Claudio Guida was a good wrestler, and she just got. I think she took her down 10 times. But she's got really good cardio and toughness and KO power in her hands. And I really like Jessica Andrade here. If she cannot get front kicked up the middle, the first round's going to be really sketchy. So she does, because Lemos is going to be 3 inches taller with 3 inches of reach on her. The first round's going to be sketchy. She needs to stay on her P's and Q's. Don't come out just throwing wild and crazy, and try to wear her down. I think hopefully maybe she can get some takedowns or something on Lemos, wear her down a little bit. I mean, she can stand and bang with her too. You seen Angela Hill do that and was fine, but she did get dropped in that first round with that front kick up the middle, so you got to be careful. But yeah, man, give me Andrade. I seen Lemos slow down against Hill, and you cannot do that against Andrade, because Hill slows down too, but Andrade does not slow down. So if you start slowing down with her in the second and third, she's going to put you out of there for sure. So give me Jessica Andrade by either a second or a third round KO, and I got her at -165. I have 1.65 units to win one, and yeah, man, I really like her. So yeah, so my 4 bets so far, I got Manel Kape 150 to win 100. Lando Vannata, I got 160 to win 200. Dwight Grant 90 to win 90, and Jessica Andrade 165 to win 100. And you can check all these bets out on Instagram. I post like one a day. I don't want to post flooded up there, but I already got the Vannata one up there. But go check out my Instagram, man. Everybody, please like and subscribe. I put a lot of hard work into this. It's tough, man. I do a lot of stuff. This next one's gonna be real tough, but it's a terrible card, so my next breakdown might be real short with most of them, because it's not the best. But yeah, man, we're gonna win this week. Look for me and Johnny K Picks to have a live show maybe Wednesday or Thursday. I'll have my official bets video out on Friday. And good luck, everybody, man. Let's get some money. Let's get this money. Like I said, my overall bet record is still looking good. 88 and 61 for plus 37.5 units, 0.05 units. But I'm trying to get back up to 40 units. So we're gonna do that this week. I'm gonna get that 2.95 at least. So thanks everybody for watching. Please hit that like and subscribe button, and good luck with everything this weekend. See you guys.